Go where? Where are we going?
We is live.
Oh, we said go. I thought we were freaking going somewhere. Don't throw the word go out there.
It's too dark in here. Is this good?
I'm fine with it. You got your Christmas tree over there in the corner. You got your baseball back there behind you. Oh, now it's very intimate.
Hmm.
Now you need a couple glasses of wine, a little Monet, someone rubbing your feet.
Finished my bottle of wine. I'm fresh out.
What's up there, Butterfly? Jessica?
Good evening.
No, you don't do it right. It's good evening. Kind of like you're saying Gouda cheese. It's good evening.
Okay.
Yes. I thought Tammy. I almost said Tommy and then I looked again. It's like, oh, it's Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Not Tommy. It's Tammy. Hey, Shane. Gator hater.
What up, Shane?
No, we don't allow any haters here. No haters are not allowed.
Gator hater.
Gator hater.
That's a college football thing, ain't it? Ain't it?
I have no idea. Hi, Ella. Ashley, I think you might need to go to the eye doctor to get your ass checked because this is not handsome.
Hold on.
Where you going? Where'd he go? And he's out of here, ladies and gentlemen. He is gone. All right. Welcome to the Bam Show. So, what's the topic for tonight? Because, well, the boss is gone, so the cat's away, the mice are gonna play. So, what are we gonna do tonight? Who are we talking about? What are we gonna do? We won't be in shorts this Christmas. You're right, we won't. Hey, Kate. Oh, boss is back. Damn it. Short-lived. That was short.
Good day. What are we doing here on a Friday?
It is Friday. And I woke up this morning and it was kind of like it was like a holy frack when I walked outside. We had snow, we had ice, we had 20 degrees. I'm like, oh, hell no. I want to go home and go back to bed. Who's your daddy? You're not my daddy.
So
Buttons. A note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. Ooh, 2 feet. Yeah, South Dakota just got plummeted.
I was going to show a video. See if I can find it.
Kid lives out in South Dakota and he's driving around in a blizzard. He's like, yeah, they're saying there's a advisory not to drive. We're out driving. Why? Because there's nothing better to do. I'm like, God, you're stupid. Go home and go to bed. Goddamn kid.
Okay, I found the video.
We got videos.
But that's for later.
Well, I get our hopes up.
Yeah, didn't even share the right thing. You know, I wasn't going to come on for a reason.
What was the reason?
Anyway.
And anywho.
Bam, are you ready for Christmas?
Yes, Kate, it is the night before Christmas. I've never seen the movie, but I hear all my friends tell me it's really good.
Or are you ready for Christmas to be over?
Well, you know, I'm ready for it to be over. I'm over it.
Right?
Well, and you know, it's Christmas just isn't the same when you don't have anybody anymore. I mean, my whole family's gone. Just me.
Well, you got the kid that you're responsible for now.
Well, yeah, but he'll get his Christmas in January when they come.
January.
Yep. Besides, I can't afford Christmas. I mean, who can? I mean, who can really afford Christmas? I mean, if you can, that's great.
The night before, yeah, the night before Christmas. We're talking about
Well, Kate, it's the nightmare before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
That's that recent movie, right? It's more of a recent movie.
90s, I think.
Yeah, never saw it. Have not seen it.
I've never seen it either.
The last Christmas movie I've seen, Die Hard.
I just watched one the other day on Sci-Fi, I think.
You're not my daddy. I say Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
And so is Lethal Weapon.
Yes, it's a Christmas movie too.
Right?
Why? Because it takes place during Christmas.
Right.
Oh, you can see through my glass. That is so cool. And it's not even green.
It's catching the green. It's catching the green through the glass.
It is. That is so awesome. It's like my glass is invisible. It's just liquid soda floating through the air. That is so awesome.
How did you know that, Eyes? You know something I don't know. You know something I don't know.
I don't see anything from my eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So don't forget, January. Pull up the calendar here. Come January
just
1.
A few days away.
Sunday, January 1, January the 1st. We will be only on YouTube. Only.
Well, not sure about the we part.
Yeah, we will. You know we will.
Well, you might. I may not.
You're going to be recovering still, aren't you?
Well, no, I'll be recovered by then. I just probably won't have any internet.
I thought you got that situation fixed up.
Yeah, no. My situation is not fixed yet. I'm not monetizing.
Well, we'll see what happens from now till then.
Saz.
What's up,
Saz?
You say
I like
Saz.
I like Saz because it's kind of like, forget the S, you got as, so it's Saz.
But it's Spanish, so it's Saz.
All right, sassy. Don't get sassy with me. Yes, so I was talking to what's her name? The peacock lady. What the hell's her name?
Ophelia.
Yes, Ophelia. And I was watching one of her shows and I texted her. I'm like, yeah, it's a good show, but I only understand about 40% of it. She says, yeah, I speak a lot of Spanish in my show. I said, yeah, I only know enough Spanish not to starve.
You know all the bad words. Well, not all of them, but
not all of them. But yeah, the bad words are always the first words you ever learn in any language. Yeah. But you know, throughout all the years of me managing restaurants and things, I had a lot of Hispanics working for me, and it's like, you know, so you would say, Augustine, drop more pollo.
That's pretty funny.
Or it's like, Augustine, cebollas.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, onions.
Very, very good.
Mayonesa, papas, papa fritas, carne, queso. And I even know. Well, wait a minute. I think I just forgot one of them. I know. Oh, nope. I know 3 of them now. I can't remember the leg. So we have Bechuga alla Mislo, and I can't remember what leg is.
Muslo.
Muslo is thigh. And I can't remember what the leg is.
Piernas. I think. I don't even know.
You don't even know what a leg is in Spanish? And you're Hispanic? What
A
kind
leg,
of
well,
Hispanic are you?
Okay, pierna is leg.
Pierna.
But you're talking about chicken legs, so I don't know if pierna is the same for a chicken as it is for a human.
That kind of sounds Russian. Pierna.
Not even close.
Pierna. Wench, pierna, now.
Oh man. Yeah, so did you guys see that microphone? That blinged up microphone on the ad for the show?
I like it. Although it is a little feminine. A little feminine.
You think so?
Just a little bit.
It's got different shades. They got like a greenish one, they got a bluish one, they've got
black, I'm sure.
They got a few different shades. I could see you doing that to your mic.
Purple.
But it's like the mic.
But this is my mic right here.
The mic is hardly ever visible. Right. You don't have one of these mics, first of all.
Yeah, I don't have one of them.
And then I'd have to do this to show the thing. You know?
Just.
So it's like, It's good for the photograph, I think. So buttons, I know.
Needle pulling thread.
What would you do? Oh, dang it.
If I had $1 billion, I'd do a lot.
What would you do? Stop.
The hell? It's a bear.
If that was at your door.
And it's gonna bite Santa Claus in the nuggets.
Bear.
Oh, you SOB. All the nuggets.
Guess what he took? Guess what
All
he
the
took?
nuggets are fried. 30 nuggets and a large fry. Poof.
Speaking of nuggets.
Like he didn't want the salad, though. Nothing to do with the salad. Huh. Weird.
I thought he was going to buy Santa's nuggets there, but he actually took nuggets.
He stole dinner. He took dinner. They just the Chick-fil-A delivery guy left the food there.
Oh, you SOB. All the nuggets. All the nuggets are fried. 30 nuggets and a large fry. Poof.
First
just
off,
like that. He didn't want the salad, though.
First
Nothing
off,
to
you
do
should
with the
never
salad.
have a delivery person put food on the ground like you're a freaking dog. I mean, are you a dog? No. Why the hell are you going to let your delivery person treat you like a dog? I mean, dogs eat off the ground.
You know, I did DoorDash once for like a few weeks. And I went to deliver an order with a Chick-fil-A, might have been Chick-fil-A, whatever, at a senior living establishment.
Oh.
And they were locked. The door was closed because it was nighttime.
Right.
So there's these plastic totes on the floor. And they had some kind of lining in it. So I'm like, all right, these are totes for when people are delivering stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
You put your bags or your items in the totes, and then they come and grab the totes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the guy calls me like 2 minutes later. He goes, why'd you do that? I was like, do what? He goes, you put the food where people put their shoes. I'm like, well, first of all, I didn't know that's where people put their shoes. Who puts their shoes there? And this was during COVID. So everybody was paranoid of freaking germs. It's ridiculous.
Oh, and they still are. Trust me, they still are.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was listening to Howard Stern. And he had an exchange with his wife. Her name is Beth. And it pissed me off how freaking whiny he is. because she was going to have lunch with her friend, no, dinner with her friend at some restaurant, with her friends at some restaurant downtown New York, in Manhattan. First of all, he got pissed off that he wasn't consulted. 2, he started telling everybody, yeah, no, thank you. Now I'm going to die. I'm going to die now. I'm like, die? Yeah, because you're going to come home with COVID. You're going to give it to me and I'm going to die. Oh, and he was whining about that, and I couldn't believe it. And I love Howard. I love listening to Howard. I feel like I'm influenced by him as far as interview style. I've always appreciated how he does interviews. He does them very well. But he was just acting like a whiny little, you know what? Yeah. And I was like, dude, stop it. It's embarrassing to men.
So I went to the doctor today, because I'm having surgery on Tuesday. So they had to go through and make sure that I had my okay from my other doctor that he signed off that I'm good for surgery, and they had to test my blood pressure, listen to my lungs, and she's asking me all these questions. Have you been around anybody with COVID lately? I said, I don't know. She goes, what do you mean you don't know? I said, I'm a bus driver. I don't know what I'm getting. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, we should probably test you for COVID. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then she's asking me all these other questions, and she's looking in my ears, and she's listening to me breathe. And she goes, well, you're breathing a lot better than you were last time you were here. I'm like, oh, you actually remember what my lungs sound like 3 months ago when I was here? Okay, good for you. And then we went and spoke to Rachel because she didn't see me on the schedule at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And Rachel said, no, you're there. I'm like, okay. And then I had to go back to her, and she goes, oh, I have one more question for you, and you got to sign this. And I'm like, okay. She goes, all right, well, I'll see you 3 days after surgery. I'm like, okay. And I'm walking out the door, and I'm walking, and I'm walking, and I'm walking. And I get to the elevator, and she comes running after me, Bam, Bam, Bam. And I turn around, I'm like, what? She's like, we forgot to do your COVID test. I'm like, really? You're going to violate my nose out here in the hallway?
Ugh, no. Are you guys is anybody here still afraid of COVID? I mean, like paranoia with the mask everywhere you go when you're out in public?
And our hospitals are still, you walk a freaking mask. Anywhere else, you don't have to, but at a hospital, you do. And our governor's like, it doesn't matter, COVID's done, it's over with, whatever. But all the hospitals, they are like so deathly afraid of COVID. It's like, seriously, masks don't help. We've learned this. They don't do shit.
But I get it at a hospital. Fine. All right.
Yeah, you'll get it all right at a hospital, especially out there in LA.
Yes, you can. But outside, people walking around, I don't know if it's to keep their face warm because it's cool out, or do they really think they're going to catch it outside? And sorry, if anybody does this, no offense, but you still got people in their cars alone driving and they got a mask on.
I was just going to say that. I love the ones that are driving around in their cars all by themselves wearing the mask. I was just going to say that.
Come on, people, really?
I get it. If you want to wear it, wear it. I have no problem with you wearing it. But, when you're in the car by yourself and you're wearing a mask, I'm sorry. I find that amusing as all hell.
When I'm at a hospital, are the airports, they're not even requiring it right now, right?
No.
Yeah.
A school in Pennsylvania is, or a school district in Pennsylvania is, and I think a school in LA County, a school district in LA County is.
Speaking of, yeah, when I get out of the hospital, when I come out of a doctor's office or hospital, first thing I want to do is fling that son of a bitch off and throw it away. That's what I want to do.
I got off that elevator on the ground floor. I said, time to take this motherfucker off. And the guy's standing there. He's like, I agree with you, but I can't. I'm like, hey, whatever floats your boat, man. You want to wear it, you go right on ahead and wear it. Your doctor tells you to wear it, go right on ahead and wear it. Yeah. I'm just worried about Tuesday. After I'm packed to the gills with cotton and whatever else is going to be from here up to here. and I wake up. Is there going to be a fucking mask on me?
Okay, let me show you this. Have you seen this crap? We talked about this a while back. You ready for this?
Lay it on me.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go. It's purple. They look like boobs.
Uh-huh.
It's a drag queen.
Yes. Look.
Okay.
Remember this guy?
Oh my god. That's revolting. That's disgusting.
You remember who this is?
No, I don't.
Now, is that ridiculous or what? All right.
I hope that's fake. I really hope those are fake. Like rubber fake, like you can take on and off.
So a high school teacher in Canada made headlines a few months ago, for coming to school to teach like that. The male teacher claims he's trans, and he wore that fake woman's breasts with the ginormous nipples you can dial a phone with, and goes to school like that with a mini skirt, tights, different revealing clothes.
Did he get fired?
No. In fact, students who complained about him, they got in trouble.
Of course
right?
they did.
And now,
this woke generation.
And now, the school has banned students from taking pictures of him. To expose the ridiculousness. Now they can get in trouble if they take a picture of him.
Okay, so they're going to allow a man to dress this revealing, but they will not allow a sexy woman to show cleavage or show a little extra thigh.
Okay, so that was the next question I was going to pose. What if this was a female and she was walking around? No, it's actually silicone. It's a thing that they wear over their chest, hooks in the back. Just a prosthetic. I can think they call it a prosthetic. So it's fake. They're fake.
Udders. Carly, you're right. They are udders.
But what if this was a woman, like a female, and she had big ginormous boobs like that and massive nipples and came to school like that? Would there be outrage?
I would think so. I would hope so.
I would hope so too, because that would be very distracting to all these young bucks there in high school trying to concentrate on their algebra.
I mean, that crossed the line of decency. That crossed the lines of morale. That crosses many lines. And Lisa's right. They do. They put litter boxes in restrooms.
They put litter boxes in restrooms at school for people to use who identify as cats. Get the heck out of here.
They may identify as cats in other places, but up here they identify as Furbies.
That's incredible. That's freaking incredible. Okay, so the only good thing about this teacher is that this is in Canada. It's not even down here in the U.S. And Prime Minister Trudeau is okay with all this stuff. I mean, he's on board. And not because where? What do you mean where? Okay, this is going to be a question for you all. Did I ask you this already? Bam? I don't know. I might have. Yeah, so okay. So I had people wanting to visit when my sister was having a procedure at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
The day before, when she went to register, I was at the cafeteria doing work online. And my buddy Richard came to join me, and we were working online, and we were there for a few hours. Tuesday morning, day of surgery, people wanted to come and visit, and they couldn't. They were denied. And to be honest, eyes wanted to come and visit, and we were denied. Everybody was denied.
Why?
Somebody else wanted to come and visit, and they were denied. And they were denied because only one person that is accompanying because Tuesday and Thursday is surgery day at the hospital.
Okay.
And they only allow one person in, and that's the whoever is with the person getting a procedure. And I think that's ridiculous.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what Carly wrote. That person needs a harness. Well, actually, no, Carly. She needs a wheelbarrow for those udders, but more so needs a brain. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, what we need is clown makeup here because she looks like it looks like a freaking clown.
Somebody asked me where did I see boobs for the first time ever in my life?
I can tell you where I've seen them. My dad had this Playboy magazine in his drawer, and
can I take that picture down, by the way?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Wait. Is there more? What is there more? Is there more on this?
And
oh yeah, there he is. There she is, about to use a circular saw.
Okay, well, first of all, if it's not a she, I bet you it's still got the Holy Trinity between its legs.
With having the ginormous, I think the size was Z, like zebra. Size Z. Look at that. Look.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
But I picked it up, and the first thing I see is a picture of New York and this giant female organ in the background, and the caption said, "The sea that ate New York." And that was the first time I ever seen a female organ. And then I opened it up and I seen a set of boobs, and I think and to this day I can still see that cover, and it's like, oh, just ugh.
I don't remember when mine. I know, like in a bra, I was looking at Sears catalog or something like that, maybe.
Oh, you perv!
Remember those pages. Catalogs they used to mail every year that were like.
You didn't like the Victoria's Secret models?
Yeah, but that didn't come till years later. There was no Victoria's. I don't think there was a Victoria's Secret when I was in high school or elementary school, actually.
You were looking at boobs that young?
Sears catalog, Montgomery Ward catalog, JCPenney catalog.
You perv. Hi, Lucy.
What was that? Home magazine?
Checking out Sears
Home and Garden or whatever the hell.
Home Braziers and panties.
Yeah. So in bathing suits, bikinis.
You perv. You perv.
Yeah. And then we had a tenant living downstairs in the basement. I went down there when he was at work. And that's when I saw my first smut magazine. And
you couldn't go through people's houses when they're not home.
Couldn't believe it. Well, I had to go down through there to go do laundry. And his little room was right there. And the magazine was right there. Now, come to think of it, I should have washed my hand afterwards, because who knows what the hell was on that magazine.
Yeah.
And that was... I think the magazine was called Oui. Remember that? Remember Oui? The French word for Oui. O-U-I.
Mm-hmm.
Oui magazine. And yeah, there were boobs everywhere. It was like the boob edition, because it wasn't other parts. It was only boobs.
Only boobs.
Yeah.
Just like we have only feet. You know, there's fetishes out there.
Yeah, I did. Did have to do my own laundry. How old was I? I was.
Your mom was
wasn't
your
that
mom
young.
was a smart woman. She didn't want to pick up your sticky socks.
I was like 12 or something like that. Yeah, and I did know how to do my own laundry already.
I think my mom had us doing laundry when we were 10. She taught us how to do laundry just because she didn't want to do it. I'm like, you lazy bitch.
Yeah, Carly Sears catalog. They had a ginormous bra section. And then the bathing suits, the swimsuits, and all that stuff. Yeah. And they did have a lingerie section.
That was his spank bank when the women's had the swimsuits where they were like one piece. And they went from here all the way down to the knees.
The roaring 20s.
Exactly.
You know that you couldn't wear the bathing suits now. You couldn't wear those back in the 20s and 30s. You would get a ticket. They would give you a ticket.
Oh, you would have been arrested and hung.
Yeah. They would give you like a $5 ticket, and back then that was a lot of money.
It still is to me. Oh, did I tell you? Did I tell you?
Uh-oh.
Speaking of money, I paid off them freaking Democrats this week.
You paid off your taxes, what you owed?
Damn Democrats are paid off.
Good for
Never
you.
want to see another one as long as I live.
Just in time for April. We'll start over again.
Yeah. Well, it had to be paid off by December 26th or 23rd or something. I can't remember which. So it's like my paycheck was just big enough to pay my rent, which was 15 days late. My taxes, and I went to the grocery and spent $60.
Oh, that's right. I'm glad somebody reminded me. We had a teacher, I think it was second or third grade. I'm trying to remember her name. It's Goldstein, I think.
Goldstein.
She used to walk around and she would open up her blouse, just unbutton it all the way, walk around with her hands on her waist and just walk around and talk to us and teach or whatever. And sometimes
would she wear a bra, a camisole?
Oh, she had a bra, like a big giant bra. You know those real old school pointy things.
Okay, yep.
And then sometimes she would even take her blouse off completely. It's too hot in here. And she'd walk around and just read or teach or whatever she was doing.
And that was acceptable?
I'm guessing she locked the door. It was a pretty modern school that we had, and the windows were like prison windows on the doors. They were only like this wide, very tall. And I think she covered it up with something. Yeah, and she would walk around in her bra.
Hell no.
That was the actual first time in person seeing boobies like that.
And
still remember her. I think she was a German broad, I think. Oh, this was whatever second or third grade.
So like 5, 6, 7?
Probably, I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it didn't bother me. I mean, she was an older woman already. Older. She would have that flowery old lady perfume that they wear, whatever that is.
And wrinkles.
Oh, yeah. I swear they all wear the same perfume.
And if she didn't have the bra on, those things would be dragging down on the floor as she walked.
Yeah, by her knees. Yes. Yep. This was in Chicago.
We had to roll them up like socks and pull them up and stick it in the cup.
Roll them up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
I had a teacher called Mrs. Feinstein. She would always walk around while we were taking a test or something, and she'd be like, "Pin a rose in your nose." In other words, something stinks because somebody's cheating.
Pin a rose in your nose?
Yep. Or Lord love a duck.
Lord love a duck.
Lord love a duck.
What does that mean?
Probably like who gives a fuck? I don't know. I never did figure out that one, but the Penrose and her husband was a science teacher. She was the English teacher and her husband was a science teacher.
Lord love a duck.
Lord love a duck.
See, I have to look that up. The movie.
Lord love a duck is a
Lord
movie?
love a duck, 1966. Oh, here. What does the saying Lord love a duck mean? An exclamation of surprise.
Oh.
That's it?
Well, Lord love a duck. We have too much tonight, Carly says. It's fun to reminisce at times.
I remember that school, Robert Morris Elementary School in Chicago on the north side. It was a brand new building. We had carpeting in our school.
Really?
Beautiful school. I remember it. It was, yeah, carpeting, a brand new gymnasium. And I remember all the older Chicago schools still had asbestos around somewhere in the building.
Don't breathe.
Actually, my high school is featured in the movie. They made a movie called My Bodyguard. I think it was
I've seen it.
1982, 83, something like that. And that was filmed at my high school, Lakeview High School.
I think I've seen it. Hey, Nadia. Thanks.
And guess who was in that movie? Yeah, I forgot. 1980. Holy crap.
80s, and it's gonna be. It's got to be part of the Brat Pack. Molly Ringwald.
No. Well, Matt Dillon was in it.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me. He was part of the Brat Pack.
Adam Baldwin. Chris Makepeace. Joan Cusack was in it.
Oh, I like her.
Man, I haven't seen a lot of these names. Anyway, it's a cool movie.
She's from Chicago.
Yeah, the Cusacks are.
I think she's from Lakewood, actually.
And this kid is getting bullied at school. I mean, bad. So he hires this big kid who people believe that he was a serial killer, that he killed his entire family or something like that. Just the rumors flying around. And he hires him. He pays the kid, which is he's a man. You got to remember it's a movie. So this is a man in high school, and he becomes his bodyguard. And classic 1980s. Oh, Bam's going somewhere. So yeah, it's called My Bodyguard, 1980. If you can find that anywhere, interesting movie. The Cusacks were in a lot of stuff. Joan Cusack, if you didn't know, she was in 16 Candles. You remember her? Remember her in 16 Candles? What did you guys think about the movie? Wednesday, the cast, the guy who plays the husband and the wife. Was it? It's Catherine Zeta-Jones, right? And the guy who plays the husband, what his real name is? The actor's name is Louis. Louis something. I gotta look it up. Guzman. Luis Guzman. And he plays. Okay. He plays Gomez, all right? And it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. Have you guys seen it yet? I'm not going to spoil or anything. It just doesn't compute for me. It doesn't fit. What was the original guy who did that? I want to say it's Raul Julia. Right? That was Raul Julia. in Adam's Family Values. Now, there's an actor right there. Not that Luis Guzman can't act, but he's a character actor. And I just can't, I don't see him in that role. Did you watch Wednesday?
I have not. Didn't that just come out in the movies?
Or Netflix or HBO or something? I'm just saying, I like that actor. I just don't like him as Gomez. Look it up if you have to. That Spanish actor. His name is Luis Guzman. Luis Guzman.
Oh, I know who it is.
And I can't, it doesn't work for me, him as Gomez. Hey, Lori.
Same one that played Gomez in The Addams Family as Morticia's husband.
That's
right?
Raul Julia.
Oh.
Old school actor. That guy did it good. That was good. So any Gomez that comes along after, I'm gonna compare him to Raul Julia. And Luis Guzman is he's a good character actor. I liked him as in Carlito's Way, and he's been in a lot of little roles, gangster roles mostly. I didn't like him in Wednesday. It didn't work. Not for me.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of it. I'll just throw this out there. Pampered Chef, guaranteed delivery the 23rd of December if you order by Sunday. Shop with BamBam.com.
If you order by Sunday.
Order by Sunday, guaranteed Friday the 23rd.
Are you watching Yellowstone? Bam, are you keeping up with it?
I am. Please, do you have to ask?
And what do you think?
So
you guys got to watch Yellowstone if you haven't.
Yeah, you really do.
I mean, you got to catch up from the beginning. It's a really good drama.
So I was not too impressed with last Sunday's episode.
That's when they all took off on this 2-day whatever it is they were doing.
Yeah,
cattle
we herd up all our cattle. We brand them. We borrow cowboys from other ranches, and it's a big to-do. We get together and have this huge cookout and shindig and party and whatnot. I don't think they actually have a party and hire a singer. I don't believe that. That's just, I mean, come on, really?
I don't know. It kind of bummed me out.
Cookout, I could see. Yeah, absolutely.
It bummed me out to find out that Yellowstone's not even filmed in Montana.
Filmed in Canada, isn't it?
It's filmed in Utah.
Really?
And I was like, what? I mean, scenes, B footage, B-rolls all filmed in, I'm sure in Montana maybe, but...
the Yellowstone House Ranch is actually a house Utah. In California.
Oh, right, in California. But a lot of the scenery out there, when they're riding in the mountains and showing mountains, that's Utah.
Beautiful area.
Yeah, it is. But
yeah, I just wasn't a fan of... And then that poor old guy had to die.
Oh, yeah. Otis? I think it was Otis.
Yeah. And woman's
Otis.
like, well, John, how did he die? Like a cowboy should, ma'am, staring up at the stars.
I know they try to make it all romantic and stuff, right?
Yeah. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Kelly?
What was the dude's name? It wasn't Emmett. It was Emmett, not Otis. Emmett.
Yeah, Emmett. Hey, Lori.
I was about to look it up. Hey, welcome, everyone. Hey, Cheryl. And Jessica, we're talking about Yellowstone. Well, we've been talking about a few, but right now we're talking about Yellowstone.
Lori says she watched season 1. Season 1, I mean, it took a while to get going for me. I mean, I don't think I was really hooked on Yellowstone until Beth was at helping Monica in that store, and she started smashing the place up. I think that's when I was really hooked on it.
When Monica was accused of shoplifting.
Yeah, and I think that was I want to say episode 5 or 6. So I mean, it took a while for me to get hooked, but once Beth did that, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to see what this crazy woman does.
That was so good. That was such a great episode.
Yeah, it was.
There's been a lot of good moments. The moment that the episode that captured me, I mean, I was already captured. But the season 4 beginning, season 3 ended with a shootout, with a shooting. I'm not going to spoil it. And then so we had to wait whatever it was, 10 months or whatever, how many, 9 months, whatever we waited for.
Well, and that was COVID too, so didn't we wait even longer?
Maybe.
I think we did.
So then they start, finally, season 4 comes along. And man, it picked up right where season 3 ended. And it was such a good, there was shootout, it was shoot 'em up. It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
No, that's worth watching over again. That was a great season.
Hey, Paul. Yeah.
Paul the Master.
Beth, I mean, I love that shirt. This is don't make me go Beth Dutton on you.
Yeah.
And I love her husband. He's like, let's lock the crazy away tonight.
Yeah, rip. You know, I need a new coffee mug, and I was thinking about getting some kind of Yellowstone coffee mug.
You know, I like those glasses that Beth drinks out of her straight up Tito's. I mean, she just pours Tito's on this glass. It's just, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Alcohol. I mean, the glass is beautiful. And supposedly you can buy it like Shop This whatever. That glass is nowhere to be found on that Shop This website.
I think it is on there. Hey, Carly, you haven't seen Yellowstone? You guys, come on, guys. Watch Yellowstone. It's worth it.
Program.
Just get past the first couple episodes. They do a lot of setting up in the first 2 episodes, but it gets good. It's our version of Dallas. Remember Dallas from the 80s?
Oh yeah.
That was huge.
Who shot J.O.?
Yep. God, what was the other one? Dallas, and there was Knots Landing.
Knots Landing was the spinoff of Dallas.
Yeah.
Falcon Crest had Lance what's his nuts on it. God, was he sexy.
You should check out Yellowstone. I liked it so much I bought the series. I've got them all right now. As soon as 5 becomes available, I'll have 5 as well. I got 1 through 4. And I watch it often. The scenery is great.
Why buy it when
all-star cast?
When you could go to Paramount and just watch it? It's on their app.
It's different to own it. It's different. I don't have to go searching for it. Just go to Apple TV library, and there it is. Along with my 3 seasons of NYPD Blue. Now, if you haven't seen NYPD Blue, it's another one. Do you remember NYPD Blue?
I never got into it.
Did you get into it? It's a great cop show. It was the first.
I've seen episodes of it, but I never really got into it.
It was the first TV series to use a roaming camera on somebody. So instead of being on rails like they do, every shot is perfectly still. First time they use a camera shoulder mounted, and it was always moving around like realistic. It was really cool. And that was like the first nude scene on primetime TV. They showed Caruso's butt. What's that actor's
well, that's
name?
not that can't be the first, because if you ever watched The Highlander, they showed his Adrian Paul's bare ass getting in and out of a tub, and he's getting out just right, and the angle's just right. You see some tidbits hanging.
What year was Highlander?
80s.
Movie or TV show?
TV show.
Here it is, Highlander TV show. 1992. Yeah, this was way before that.
Oh, was it?
NYPD Blue was before Highlander, so yeah. And it was the first side boob nude scene of one of the ladies.
Not the side boob.
The
I mean, that's almost as bad as the side eye.
Dynasty. That's another one. Remember Dynasty?
I do remember Dynasty.
That's when I first met or got introduced to Joan Collins.
Yeah, well, I liked her husband Tom better. He was a much better drink.
What was the other one? What was the Joan Collins? The one that she was always fighting with? Gonna have to look it up. I am.
Well, she was great in Mommy Dearest.
That wasn't her.
Oh, no, that was Faye Dunaway.
Dynasty. What was her name? That blonde, that chick, that. See, and every time when I type in Dynasty, it goes to the 2017 series. I didn't know they redid it. 1981. And what was her name? Linda Evans. Linda Evans. I remember. Oh, that's Heather Locklear. I think she made her first appearance on TV in that show.
God, she's old.
Emma Samms, Pamela Sue Martin, John Forsythe is the guy you're talking about. Kate O'Mara, damn, well, that was an all-star cast. Anyway, there was a one episode. It was a big deal. It was promoted heavily, where the two, Joan Collins and Linda Evans, got into a cat fight. And they're throwing each other into the swimming pool, and they're fighting and throwing each other around and stuff. But it's funny because you can tell they're two dudes wearing wigs that are doing the actual fighting. It was cheesy. It was very cheesy. Was that her name, Crystal? Hey, Mary Sykes.
Crystal Carrington. I think I remember that character.
Yeah, probably right. See, then that was right after that. It was, and right before that, the big deal was Roots, that series on slavery with LeVar Burton, and man, that was an all-star cast. If you haven't seen Roots, you got to check it out. Oh, that's cool. That'll be a nice gift.
Yeah,
good for you. Shoulder pads and sequin gown to galore and dine. Yeah, I know it was. And I had the hots for Joan Collins.
Who didn't?
Right? Until I found out about her sister, Jackie Collins, the author. She writes romance novels.
Hello, Rick.
What's going on with Cheesy TV? Nothing. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. Not anytime soon. I'm just boring to me right now. Hey, D.
And that heifer blocked me, so I can't even watch her.
She blocked Bam. Fantasy Island. They playing. Remember Fantasy Island?
Little tattoo.
Yeah, his name was Tattoo. Hervey Shever. I forgot what his last name was. See, now I gotta look it up. They playing. Fantasy Island was like a poor man's the HBO series Westworld. Fantasy Island TV. Let's see, they keep doing these remakes here. 1977 through 84.
With what the hell was his name?
Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah, Ricardo Montalban. He also played in a Star Trek. He was
he
Khan.
Did. The Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not convincing to me in that. I didn't like him in that.
I didn't like him in that either.
Oh my God. The Love Boat. It was always the Love Boat and then Fantasy Island afterwards.
Yeah, I loved Isaac and Gopher. Those were my two dudes.
I just saw a video pop up on a reel or something of Chowdo. Remember Chowdo?
Oh my God, yes, I love that. I loved her.
She still looks good. She's doing some kind of exercises on a video.
Hmm.
She's still doing the coochie coochie or whatever she was doing.
Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
And then,
Make her little boobs. Coochie coochie.
I used to watch before all that. Yeah, Knots Landing too. I used to watch Chips.
Ah, yes.
Vilches, was that his last name? Hervé, right? Hervé Vilches. That sounds right.
I liked Chips.
Yep, Hervé Vilches. I don't know. A real little midget, tiny guy. Small person, sorry.
Little people. They prefer little people.
And it's kind of like it was an old school Westworld. Have you seen Westworld?
I have not.
It's like it was originally a movie in the 70s with the bald, who's that actor, bald, real manly dude? Yul Brynner. He was one of the robots. And you could pay to live this fantasy world. And you can go to a place and they were all robots. Like you can go to the Old West and live there in the Old West. And they got different scenes you can pick. And it was the same thing. You go to Fantasy Island, you tell them your fantasy. You would arrive at the island, get checked into your hotel, and in the morning, your fantasy is happening. You're living it. Yeah, been a while.
So, speaking of little people.
Oh, shoot.
This is something you don't see every day.
The heck are you doing?
Well, I don't know how. It's a video, and I don't know how to make it play.
Expand it. Expand those two arrows that are down there underneath by the timeline there. You got the wheel, the right there. Yeah, keep going to the left, right there. Boom.
Okay. So is it playing?
Oh my! What?
So this is not something you see every day. First off, we have a stripper pole in the kitchen, but we have a little person just working the pole like there's no tomorrow. And she's very muscular.
Ooh,
She's
you are strong, Drummond. Woo, shit. Show that work.
Damn, she did all that without even coming down.
Yeah.
Bitch, you better throw that cotton ball.
That's funny. Is that what you're doing all day on the bus when you're waiting for the damn kids?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. The $6 Million Man, remember?
I used to love that show. And his girlfriend, Lindsay Wagner, the Bionic Woman.
The Bionic Woman, yeah.
I think that took some talent there. I mean, the way she worked that pole. I mean, first off, they have tiny little hands. How the hell do you wrap them around that pole and work it like that? She has some talent.
That's a good point. How did she do that? Because they got those little tiny mini me hands.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, Lori's not wrong there. I do watch videos she sends me. Lori sends really good videos, if you all wondered.
Yeah, she does. What did Nadia send me? Oh, Adam's Family. Yeah, okay, yep. Hang on, send a message here. All right. Anyway, yeah, the $6 Million Man, Star Trek. Well, what else? What was the other TV show? Kung Fu. Did you get into that at all?
I liked the original Kung Fu with David Carradine.
Yeah.
I really liked that because there was always like a moral lesson to it.
Yeah.
And the new Kung Fu that's on the CW, I think it is. I mean, the fighting's good and the acting is good, but there's no moral lessons to it. It's not the same.
I didn't know that they made a remake.
Yeah, it's. I think we're in season 3.
Hitchhiker, nope. Have not. MASH. Oh God, did you watch?
I
Did
remember
you get
the
into
Hitchhiker.
MASH?
Nah, it's never into MASH. Although Hot Lips Houlihan, she flew in and out of Cincinnati a lot, and yeah, she has those perky lips, and she's just always.
I remember watching MASH the movie. I don't know if the TV series was out already, or did they do the movie first and then they went to the TV series? At the time, that traumatized me when they were operating on some dude. And I remember the doctor telling, what was that little short guy with the glasses? God, was it? I want to say Scooter, but I don't know if that was his name or not. Anyway, he told him, "Here, put your hand here for a minute." And he put his finger there, plugging up something on the body, the guy's body. And he took his hand away, and the blood started shooting out like a freaking fountain. And that traumatized me for a while.
Speaking of hands and being traumatized.
Oh, boy.
I just don't... Where's my mouse? Get over here. Work with me here.
Now somebody, anybody, everybody... That girl's got some serious squirrels in her pants.
There's squirrels in my pants.
Tell me what's making you jump like that. S-I-M-P, squirrels in my pants. Ain't got no chickens, ain't got no rats. S-I-M-P, squirrels in my pants. S to the I to the L to the P, then maybe you can be moving like me. Step right over and watch me put it down. Step right over and watch me put it. S to the I to the L to the P. Who you got back home? Why do we plan? S-I-M-P, squirrels in my pants.
No. Oh.
Hang on. Here, wait for it. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it is. There it was. There it was.
Squirrels in my pants.
Oh.
So
Stop.
why? Why do people scratch and sniff? Why?
First of all, I thought she was maybe dancing to the music. Or to some music, in the store.
Right.
But then it looks like her hoo-ha was itching maybe or something. Because she's moving around, because she's got an itch.
Yep.
Or something.
Yep.
But then it was obvious that maybe...
Girl, you need to wipe a little better. That's all I got to say.
Oh, my God. It's gross.
What? And then it's just saying... They scratch and they sniff. Why?
Yeah, why? What is it with this? Having a... I mean, do you smell your finger anytime you scratch somewhere?
No.
I don't understand it. Oh, my goodness.
Perfect timing, cracking asses.
Radar, that was his name. Yeah, Radar. I was never into Cagney and Lacey.
Oh, I loved Cagney.
Simon and Simon, I was never into that.
I watch them sometimes.
Heart to Heart, I watched that because she was a smoking hot woman.
And my mother watched that one a lot.
Stephanie Powers, yeah.
I
And then
loved
what was the
Cagney
one?
Lacey.
The other one, the other cop show with the Fred Dwyer, the tall cop, and he was with that. His partner was a lady with a brunette. Oh man, somebody knows what I'm talking about. See, now I gotta look it up. Somebody's gonna remember. Yeah, there he is. Fred Dwyer. He was in. He was a cop in. Yeah, he was a football player. That's right.
Yeah, Spencer for Hire used to watch that. No, Nadia, I did not see that.
It's called Hunter. Hunter. And the brunette was. That was her? Dee Dee McCall.
Used to watch The Equalizer a lot with Robert McCall. The original.
Oh, that was a good show. That was a good program.
The original was good. Now the remake with Queen Latifah's not bad. Hey, Lavina.
Spencer for Hire. I was not a fan of that either.
I liked it.
Columbo was always good.
I did not like Columbo.
Peter Falk.
He was one of those know-it-all cops.
Yeah. Beretta was the other one. Kojak.
I did not like
Hawaii Five-0. Remember Hawaii Five-0? The original Hawaii Five-0?
Rockford Files.
I couldn't get into that. As a kid, I read it wrong, and I always thought it said Rockford Flies. Until I got older, well enough to read properly, that I looked and I was like, oh, it's Files. Couldn't get into that. I mean, he was an okay actor. He was good, but I don't know. I couldn't. That was not for me. It was not a kid show. Yeah, Designing Women, Dixie Carter.
I've always liked Dixie Carter. She was a tough Southern woman.
Yeah.
She had a lot of couth about herself.
Dukes of Hazzard, not my thing. Even because of Daisy, but I still, I don't know. The Fall Guy couldn't get into either. That was another, the Fall Guy with the guy from $6 Million Man too, right?
Yeah, it was. Steve Austin. No, what the hell was his name?
God, what was his real name now?
Tom? No.
Lee Majors.
Yes, Lee Majors. I knew it was like a 3-letter word. I'm like, Tom, nope, that's not it.
Man, that had, Farrah Fawcett, Lindsay Wagner, Stephanie Powers was in it.
Trapper John M.D. I did not like that one. I liked Quincy.
Yeah, I didn't like either of them. Trapper John.
Silver Spoons I really liked.
Good evening, everyone just joining us. Silver Spoons, couldn't get into that. Doogie Howser, I started getting into that.
I liked the Doogie Howser.
And then ER, right?
God, ER is still running. And it's got to be, on for 20 fucking years now?
Yeah, something like that. ER, what else was there?
That and Grey's Anatomy. I mean, that's another 20-year show.
Grey's Anatomy it's actually a good show. Is there somebody that doesn't like the TV show House?
I love House. I really wish that would have continued to keep going. Hugh Laurie is a hell of an actor.
You got to watch House. The freaking dude is... He's a drug addict, brilliant doctor. What do they call him? He's a... what do they call him?
He's a
diagnostician.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his team, they try to figure out why people are sick, and every episode is something. And he's a smart ass.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Mr. From the barrio, Miami Vice. How do you say your first name? Is it Dario or Dario? Dario from the barrio. Barrio. From the barrio. Is it Dario or Dario? Tell me that. Fix me that. I still watch House. I still watch episodes of
I do
House.
too.
And it still cracks me up every time.
I just streamed the whole entire 5 or 6 years that he was on, probably last year before, and there was a lot of episodes I missed.
Yeah, me too. And even within the episodes, shit, stuff I didn't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved watching Cuddy. Ah, man, that was
Yeah.
I didn't care for the other nurses that were the other students, right? That little blonde girl and the Olivia, what's her name? The actress.
Oh, I don't know.
Olivia Wilde. What is she called? Number 7 or something like that? Number 6, whatever he called her. And no, I was there for Cuddy. I was. And who wasn't?
I was there for the Australian guy. That was his name.
Oh, the blonde. I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about.
Mm.
Yeah, he's the one who had issues with his father.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, Daddy.
I could fix his daddy issues.
You've heard both, but what is it? How do you say it like properly? I want to say it right, so when I say your name, I say it right. Yeah, House was on Vicodin. He popped Vicodin like they were
like
jelly beans.
Skittles.
Yeah. Law and Order, one of the great series of all time, still running strong.
Amanda, what am I doing for Christmas? Recovering. Hopefully watching TV. Not sure on that though.
Yeah, he's going under the knife on Tuesday. What does that look like?
They're going to cut me right here, right along here, turn this all up, and fix me. And then hopefully when I get home on Tuesday, I'll get to watch TV for 2 weeks. Don't know.
So does that mean they're going to put 2 like straws in your nose while you're recovering?
Well, there will be a clip that has holes in it for the nostrils so I can actually breathe. But and then there's going to be packing from the nostrils all the way up to here, like all filling the sinuses, the nostril canals, everything. And those stay in for 3 days. And then they take that out, and then I have to wear the clip or brace, whatever thing, for 2 weeks. And remember we were just talking about this Navage thing?
Yes.
Okay. I think they're going to give me one because they told me that I have to rinse daily with saline. And I don't know how I'm going to rinse daily with saline without that. Because they said, and her exact words were, because if you don't, well, you cannot blow your nose. You're not allowed to touch your nose. And she says all the snot up there and everything can harden up and cause problems. So you have to rinse daily with saline.
That
so
sounds
I think
like
they're going to give me a Navage.
Sounds like an uncomfortable recovery.
Yeah.
Not that any of them are good when you recover, but
yeah, it's going to be pretty miserable, especially the whole part of you can't breathe for 3 days except through your mouth. And when you do breathe through your mouth, you're just not getting enough oxygen. And when you're asthmatic and COPD, you don't get enough oxygen to begin with. Now you're cutting it in half by breathing through your mouth. And have you ever tried to eat and breathe through your mouth at the same time? It's extremely difficult.
I remember being real sick. I was stuffed up, so stuffed I had to breathe through my mouth. And I remember eating, and you're eating and like,
yeah, it's really hard to eat and breathe through your mouth at the same time. And then pray that you don't inhale food into your lungs.
Yeah, so your nephew / son or whatever, he's going to help you in the recovery, I hope.
My kid is in South Dakota. My nephew lives with me. He's just pretty much a crackhead.
Ugh. You don't say.
Well, he's got a job, and he pays me rent. But he pretty much goes out and smokes weed 24/7. Even at work, they get high. But yeah, I'm hoping I'm hoping I can just sit in my recliner and watch TV and stream movies and come out and visit you guys, but might have an issue with the internet.
D, happy birthday Tuesday.
Happy birthday, D.
What's up,
Is
Chris?
this where is this Dee Dee from Florida?
No, that's D Garcia. She's from down here.
Because Dee Dee just got engaged. And I was going to say congratulations if she was in here, but I haven't seen her.
She got engaged.
She got engaged. She's officially off the market.
Carly Rae brain. What? My mom had brain surgery through her nose. Oh. That doesn't sound comfortable at all.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I know, like, oh no, that's through the eye. Like when they do a lobotomy, they go into your eye right in the corner there.
No.
Yeah. Poke your brain. And apparently it doesn't hurt. You don't have any brain, any nerve endings on your brain. So that's why.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why you're awake through that whole entire surgery.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
sorry to hear that. Hope she's doing okay. Christmas, me and my sister are gonna. I don't know. God knows I ain't gonna cook. I know she ain't gonna cook. So I'm hoping we can hit a Luby's or something.
Luby's. Sounds like you're going in to get your oil change. Luby's.
Luby's is a cafeteria style restaurant. A la carte. Everything you put on your tray costs something.
Oh, like Bishop's. We used to have something like that. Oh my God. They had this chocolate cream pie with curled shavings on top. Oh my God. It was the best pie ever. Their chicken was really good. Now I have a turkey breast in my freezer that I don't think I'm going to get to smoke it for Christmas, which was kind of my plan, but I don't think I'm going to feel well enough to do it.
Yeah,
Not to mention that I'm going to get up and got to go squirt moisture. I got to moisturize the turkey breast.
Squirt?
Got to moisturize the turkey breast.
Did you say you got to get up and squirt? What are you talking about?
Got to get up every 20 minutes and squirt the turkey breast. Keep it moist, you know. So it's yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I'll probably, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. Might be a pot pie, might be a pizza. Who knows?
I already had pizza. I had the home run in. Oh, home run in pizza. Remember home run in?
No.
It's a Chicago Midwestern thing. Home run in Chicago, if I remember. Actually, at O'Hare sells home run in pizza. Anyway, they got it here at the local HEB grocery store. Couldn't believe I saw it. I had to grab it. Good memories. Yeah, we do have Luby's up here. It's good. And the food is good, don't get me wrong, but it's just if you want a piece of pie or a slice of cake or a slice of pie or Jell-O or mashed potatoes or toast, whatever, everything's got a price on it.
$3 for one slice of toast, and if you want a little pat of butter, that'll cost you $7.
Right? Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta run tomorrow morning. Oh, fuck. It's going on 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take a bunch of stinky boys up to Beloit for swim meet.
Oh, you're working tomorrow. What time you got to be up?
I gotta pick them up at 7:30, so I gotta be pre-trip in my bus and warming it up by 7 o'clock.
I want turkey. That's what I want. Turkey breasts with gravy and mashed potatoes.
Oh, God, that sounds so freaking good.
Maybe some corn, and that's it. I don't need stuffing. I don't need green bean casserole crap. I don't need cranberry sauce. No. Turkey, mashed potatoes, corn. That's it. Turkey breast, even.
Corn pudding.
No.
You don't know what corn pudding is.
No. Well, Dario, you never told me how to pronounce it, did you? Did I miss it? Nope. Only said he's heard both. He or she. I don't even know if you're a he or a she. I'm going to assume he.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't even see him.
Dario end with an O, so I'm assuming masculine. It's up in the comments, not too far up. Knight Rider was another show. Knight Rider.
No, I see no Dario.
There he is at the bottom. I'm a he. Okay, yeah, good. He's good either way.
Oh, Dario.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Dario. I assumed Dario. But someone told me it could be Dario. Or Dario. No, I'll say it probably.
I'm
gonna go with Dario. All right.
All right. Is it all right? Is that all right? Is that all right?
It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
I think.
No, don't think.
I'm done.
Don't think. Just do.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining with us tonight. Just on a little bit of shoot the breeze kind of a night. Nothing official yet.
Yep. And once again, shopwithbambam.com. Guaranteed delivery.
Hey Lavina. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Welcome, Lavina.
I saw Lavina about 20 minutes ago. Where were
did
you?
I didn't hear that. As long as you don't call me David. My coaches would call me that and it was annoying. David. Yeah, nothing close to Dario. Anyway, official.
Is it David or is it David? You don't know.
BT Chronicles, if you haven't heard, I'm just not going to do that for, I don't know.
Maybe in January at court date we'll do something.
Not interested. I mean, for court, as a court update, I'll probably do that. But I'm not going to do that anymore. It's like an everyday thing. It just really it's not interesting anymore.
Or she eats a lot of food. Or she eats food. I'll do food porn for you.
I got tired of listening to the same arguments over and over again and having to explain.
Same story. Christmas Eve 2020, I was kidnapped and held hostage and beaten for 3 hours. The likeness of this man seen at my house. Yeah, same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. Of course, she put me to sleep.
Yeah, it's just boring to me more. It's just boring to me already. It's the same old. When she goes to court, then she has her legal issues cleared up or dealt with. Yeah, I'll talk about that to let you know what's going on. But
or incarcerated for 75 years.
Just day-to-day stuff, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's no interest to me. So I'm planning on doing some actual programming come 2023, and that's the big thing about going to YouTube. And if you guys subscribe there, would be great. And it's better than Facebook, I promise. Yeah, that's what's happening in 2023. So. Anyway, the terminal victim, the terminal. Yeah, it's always the victim, man. Always. No matter what, and all the. Anyway, see, I'm already getting it's annoying. It's annoying. All right. Any final words, Bam?
Is it all right?
It's all right. It's all right. You okay?
All right. It's all right. Do you like it? I like it. Do you like it a lot? I like it a lot.
Have a good night, everybody. Bam, any parting words?
Hasta luego. One planet, one people. Have a great Christmas if I don't see you.
Alrighty. Well, that took care of that. Good night, everybody.
Good evening.
Something about you. You know I crave your touch, but we don't need to rush. There's something about you, immersed inside my mind. Maybe it's a sign, 'cause it's so